Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yadrissa, and today I'll be showing you how to make a wig. So the things that you would need is a wig canvas block head, needles, thread, scissors, T-pins, a dome, Spandex cap, and of course your hair. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just pinning down my lace closure to the cap, the Spandex cap, on my dome head. So I pinned it down on each four corners of the cap. As you can see how I laid the cap down, I put my closure in the middle because I wanted a middle part, so that's where I laid my closure. I laid my closure in the middle, and I just pinned it down, like I said, on each corner in the front first, and then I stretched the hair back, and then I put the T-pins at the top of the closure. So as you can see, I am just sewing the hair onto the cap, and I'm just gonna keep repeating this process until I am finished. And there is gonna come a time in this video where you see that I have speeded up the video a little bit because it's so repetitive. It's just me doing the same thing over and over, just sewing. But I wanted to zoom in on this video because I just wanted you guys to get a closer look on how this is done. And it is time consuming because I sew so close, so that's why it takes me so long to make a wig, which is probably about just a couple of hours. It's not that long. So as you can see, I'm just sewing up one side, and as I get to each three sides, the left, the right, and the back of the closure, I'm going to be doing the same thing, just sewing as close as I can and as tight as I can. So I'm gonna just let you guys watch this clip, and then I would chime in from time to time to let you know some things that I feel that is key points in this video. Oh, and I forgot to tell you what kind of hair I'm using. I'm using the Unice hair, and I have 3 bundles and 16 inches and 1 closure and 14 inches, and this is the Virgin Deep Wave Human Hair. So I have tried this hair before. I did have another video with me using this same hair when I had made a different wig, but I like this hair so much, so I just repurchased it because I wanted this style again, and I somehow managed to ruin the other wig that I had made by dyeing it, and it was just terrible. I had to throw it away. So I wanted to get this hair again to give it another chance because I really like this hair, especially when you put your deep conditioner on it, and when you spray it, how curly it gets, and when it dries like really puffy and big. I like that look, but sometimes you just want to tone it down, and that's when you put the deep conditioner just to lay it down, and it just enhances the curls. The curls look so beautiful. When this hair get wet, it look like it's like wet and wavy hair looking like it's growing out your scalp. So yeah, I really like that look. I always used to wearing just straight hair or just a little body wave, so I just wanted to switch it up a little bit. So as you can see, I sewed one side in the top of the closure, and I did do the other side of the closure off camera because, like I said, it's just a repetitive video, just me doing the same thing, and I didn't want to spend so much time just doing the closure. So as you can see, we are working our way to the back of the closure, and if you can tell, I have pinned the hair down to the cap with my T-pins, and I did not start at the very nape of the neck, the back of the very bottom of the cap, because I don't like when the hair get bunched up as you going throughout your day. Your hair is rubbing up against your jacket or just anything that you may have, and it just gets tangled a little bit more faster. So I did not want it to get tangled so much, so I just moved up my hair just a little bit in the back. I just didn't want to put it ready on the back because I find that it tangles less that way. But of course, if you have a little hand or brush, a little brush or comb on hand, then you can just easily take those tangles out. But I just try to avoid that as much as possible. So I did pin my weft from ear to ear. That's how I'm going to be sewing. I'm going to be sewing from ear to ear, and then when I get to the next row, I'm just going to be doing the same thing. Just well, when I finish this row, actually, I'm going to just sew to the end, and I'm going to tie a knot. And then actually, I don't do the flip over method. I don't like that method because I feel that it is, to me, it tends to be a little bit bulky that way. So each time that I start a new row, I cut the weft at the end, and after I tie the thread and just start a new row, I pin it down from the same area that I had start from the previous weft. I just put my track right on top of that one and just pin it down on each side and in the back, just to keep the track stable as I'm sewing across. I hope you guys can really see this clip. I tried to zoom in, but I didn't want it to be too close where you don't really get to see that clear, so I backed up the video a little bit. Yeah, so you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm just sewing side to side. And I apologize if you hear my daughter in the background screaming. She's actually in another room, but she's just so loud. So yeah, she's in there talking to her dad. So please excuse my daughter in the background. This is a mom's life. This is actually reality. Like, my house is not just quiet. I do have I do have children, so yeah, you may hear them in the background. So like I said, when I first started this video, I was going to speed up certain clips in this video, and it's just the same thing, just me sewing back and forth. It's not like you're missing anything. I'm just going from side to side. I did speed up the clip when I got further up to the top of the wig, and this is where I have gotten so far. I just wanted to let you guys see how I was looking so far as I continue to sew on my bundles. So this actually took me about a day and a half because I started this wig late at night, and then I got too tired. I didn't want to make this wig lazily. Like, I didn't want it to be a rush job, so I wanted to take my time and do it the right way instead of rushing and sewing too far apart. Like, I wanted to be fully awake and ready to sew and ready to make a clear video of what you guys need to see. Because most of the times when you see wig making videos, you don't really see a up close version. So I tried to get as close as I can get. And I apologize if my hand did get in the way. But this is the finished product of the wig. These are all 3 bundles. Again, these are 16 inches. It does look kind of short because it is curly hair. And I have a 14-inch closure. And again, this is Unice hair and the Virgin Deep Wave Human hair. So let me know what you guys think. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.